students, all of you are welcome to my YouTube channel Math Success Point. Math Success Point mean? What does it mean? That is the channel of success, to get success in the field of education. I am taking the classes from 9 to 12. I feel that these are very important classes, and so that because the maximum the student will learn in class 9, 10, they will not get the difficulties in class 11 and 12. That is why you join my channel Math Success Point and get success, 95% marks or more than 95% marks. But it is possible only when, if you are going to like my video, you are going to share my videos and subscribe my channel. Press the icon so that my each and every video will reach to you easily and you can study properly. Okay? Because my main objective is that each and every student should be perfect in mathematics. Okay, let us come. I am just providing the properties, concepts related with each and every topic, chapter of mathematics. Okay? In my short videos as well as a little long video. Okay? That is why I am not going to start the vector chapter. I am just providing you the formula. Because these chapters the student feel very difficult. I have seen during my last 37 of years of my teaching experience. That is why I come to the main point. Okay. Directed line segment. I am just going to draw a line. Try to understand. Each and everything I will explain from here. I am going to take point A, which will be the initial point. This is the initial point, my dear student. You must have to keep in mind. And point B, that will be the terminal point. Terminal point. We are going to start the vector from point A and to point B. That is why I told you, you must have to see. This is a directed line segment from A to B. Okay, let me take vector. Vector, how you will write the vector? AB. I told you that I will explain each and everything. Vector AB, let me take. You must have to give the arrow. Arrow means vector. And this is the vector. Actually, without this arrow, you will see that AB, that is the distance. Length of what line segment? AB line segment. Okay? And whenever you will put the arrow, it will be changed into vector quantity. Vector quantity means having the magnitude and direction. That is called the vector quantity. Scalar quantity having only the magnitude. That is why you see carefully. A is initial point, B is terminal point. I told you how you can find out the length of the line segment AB, because you can find out the length of the line segment AB. Okay? That is why you see. This is the starting point. It starts. From this point we start and we end this at this point. Because these 2 points also you must have to keep in mind so that you will understand length of AB, magnitude of AB or vector AB. Okay? That is why you see. I am going to write is a vector from what point? From A to B. Like that you can write. From A to B. This is a vector. See carefully, because I will write it in different forms. You can write it vector AB, और AB को हम दूसरी चीज से भी डिनोट कर सकते हैं. I will later on I will explain it. Okay, vector A से भी हम इसको डिनोट कर सकते हैं if you want. Sometimes we will use the vector not in the form of AB, we will use it in the form of A. Okay, and when I will find out its magnitude, then I will explain it. Okay, that is why this is the line. Directed line segment is what? Which starts from A to B. That will be the directed line segment. It is called the directed line segment. Let me take the distance between AB. Length or distance? Distance between AB. Or what else? You can say that length of AB. AB that has the magnitude only. That is why I am just going to explain it that is the vector, and if you will take its magnitude, ओके जैसे मैंने बोला है इसको हम वेक्टर ए से भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, यू कैन राइट इट इन दिस वे, ओके इट्स मीनिंग इज इट हैज ओनली द मैग्नीट्यूड, magnitude means that is a scalar quantity, both the things I will write, this is the vector quantity, देखिए you see vector, let me take the vector quantity, what will be the vector quantity, I will write in short vector, what is vector, vector is AB, vector quantity, let me take the vector quantity that will be AB, ओके एंड स्केलर क्वांटिटी, देखिए इसी को मैं स्केलर में चेंज करूंगा भाई, स्केलर क्वांटिटी व्हाट विल बी इट्स स्केलर क्वांटिटी, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर ए बी, यू कैन राइट इन दिस वे, वेक्टर क्वांटिटी हैविंग क्या है, हैविंग मैग्नीट्यूड एंड डायरेक्शन, दोनों होता है इसके अंदर में, vector has both the things magnitude and direction, and scalar quantity having only the magnitude, एक नंबर में क्वेश्चन आ जाता है माय डियर स्टूडेंट, having the magnitude only, this is a scalar quantity and it will be the that will be the vector quantity. Scalar quantity means this distance between A and B, length of AB, that is a scalar quantity, you see it is a scalar quantity, okay, and like that suppose the distance from point A to B, that is 5 meter, centimeter, whatever it may be, that is a scalar quantity, okay, and this is the vector from A to B, clearly I have explained over here, you must know the initial things, then only you can understand the vector chapter, because that is a very important. Let me take the position vector of a point. Now I will take the position vector of these 2 points you must have to keep in mind. Initial point, terminal point. From where you are going to start, that is the initial point. And at which you are going to finish, that is that end point is the terminal point. Both the things we will take. We will take a initial line as well as terminal line. That is why see carefully. Now let me take some more things. Position vector I am going to take, because that was the initial thing, an important thing, position vector of a point, which is very very important. It will play the very important role in the vector as well as 3-dimensional geometry. Position vector of a point, position vector that we find out of a point. In my previous video I explained everything, my dear student. You see this is a left hand rule, this is x-axis, it will be y-axis, it will be z-axis. All these 3 axes are perpendicular to each other. X-axis is perpendicular to z, x-axis is also perpendicular to y, each and every one is perpendicular to each other, okay. This picture you must have to keep in mind, okay. Now let me take same figure I am just going to draw. Same figure I am going to draw, because so that you will understand the easy things I am just going to explain. X-axis, y-axis and z-axis. This is the origin, that is its coordinates are 0, 0. Let me take a point P. Point P, that is the vector. Its position vector point. This vector OP will be from point O to P, and it is to be denoted by R vector. Point P having the points Z. My dear student, try to understand. Otherwise, without this definition, it will be very difficult to enter to find out the solution of the question. I am telling you. Because everywhere, if suppose the vector will be given, you must have to write a position vector, you find out the calculation. Okay, that is why you must, and without, I am telling you, without origin you cannot write the position vector of any point. बिना origin के आप position vector नहीं लिख सकते. Okay, I am telling you the each and every important thing regarding the position vector of the point P. Okay, see, let me take position vector of the point P is denoted by OP. OP, position vector of a point P is, what is that? OP, either you say OP or R. It is the position vector of the point P. Okay, let me find out its magnitude. But before getting the magnitude, my dear student, you have studied in class 11 the 3-dimensional geometry. Okay, 3-dimensional geometry में आपने OP की वैल्यू निकाली होगी. OP distance between 2 points, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Okay, how you can find out? Tell me. Let me write formula. Plus y2 minus y1 whole square and plus z2 minus z1 whole square. I am telling you because I am discussing the formula, definition, concept. That is why I will tell you each and everything here. Try to understand. Okay? How you can find out the distance between them? Tell me. X2, x1. X2 is x and x1 is 0. Like that. Square. It's a square you can write. Plus y minus 0 whole square. Plus similarly z minus 0 whole square. Because x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Tell me what is its value? X square plus y square plus z square. This will be its value. I told you that it is very important. Okay? Let me take in the position vector. Position vector of the point P is OP. Let me find out its magnitude. इसका magnitude क्या होगा भाई? OP, its magnitude will be R. अभी तो देखिए OP that is a scalar, that is a vector quantity. When you find out its magnitude, then what will happen? जब इसका magnitude आप निकालेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा ये? It will change into scalar quantity, OP. हाँ जी, scalar quantity क्या हो जाएगी? That will be OP. If you get its magnitude, it will be equal to OP. और OP किसके इक्वल है? Root x square plus y square plus z square. This is OP. That is why we got magnitude of the position vector. It will be equal to x square plus y square plus z square. It is not given the proof in the book. That is why I am telling you clearly. You must have to see. That is a very important thing. I am telling you. Okay. Similarly, your direction cosines are fully related with the position vector. Okay. Let me take the direction cosine also of the points. Direction cosine, let me take. It will play direction cosine, direction ratios plays a very important role in mathematics. That is why, my dear student, you see carefully direction ratios and direction cosines. Let me take direction cosines. And students feel very difficult to understand direction cosine. Direction cosine of what? Of vector है. चलिए मैं लिख देता हूँ. Of vector R. R vector क्या होगा? Just I will write. Direction cosine of the vector R. Let me take. See over here. Same figure I am just going to draw. Same figure you see. X-axis, y-axis or z-axis. It is the origin 0, 0, 0. Okay? And I am taking the same thing, point P. Its coordinate is x, y, z. Join it. Arrow you must have to give arrow from O to P. O, that is initial point. P is the terminal point. And this vector is denoted by R vector. Vector R. Okay? My dear student, first of all I will write the direction angles. Direction angles. Because the direction angles, you can't write the direction cosine. Direction angles are alpha, beta or gamma. Generally we denote the direction angles by alpha, beta, gamma. ठीक है, मैंने बताया था आपको these are the axis, x axis, y axis, z axis. और ये origin है, देखो यहाँ पर. और इस पर कहीं पर भी एक पॉइंट ले लीजिए, ये P पॉइंट ले लिया, देखो मैंने यहाँ पर. यहीं से फिगर बना दी मैंने 3 डायमेंशनल फिगर, x axis, y axis, z axis. और ओरिजिन से मिलता हुआ एक पॉइंट ले लीजिए P. इसके कोऑर्डिनेट क्या होंगे? x एक्सिस से x डिस्टेंस है इसकी, y एक्सिस से y डिस्टेंस, z एक्सिस से z डिस्टेंस. टू डायमेंशनल फिगर यदि आप बनाओगे ना एक्सेस की, देखिए यहां देखो एक्स वाई। अब मुझे बता दो इसके कोऑर्डिनेट, सपोज ये पॉइंट है, ये मैंने बता ओरिजिन, यहां से यहां तक की डिस्टेंस क्या लेते हैं आप एक्स, और यहां से यहां तक की डिस्टेंस क्या लेते हैं आप वाई, तो ये भी वाई हो गई और ये एक्स हो गई। इसके कोऑर्डिनेट बता दो क्या हो गए, एक्स वाई लेते हैं ना इन जनरल। सपोज एक्स की वैल्यू 2 है और y की वैल्यू क्या है 3 है, तो इसके कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हो जाते हैं, सपोज ये मैंने 2 ले ली और ये y की वैल्यू 3 ले ली, तो यहाँ पे इसके कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हो जाएंगे 2 और 3। सबसे पहले x की वैल्यू लिखते हैं, फिर y की वैल्यू लिखते हैं, आप लिखते हो ना। तो मुझे बता दो ये पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट इन 2 डायमेंशनल स्पेस, दैट इज 2 डायमेंशनल कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ a x y, okay, from origin with respect to origin, okay. Now you tell me, whenever you will take the 3-dimensional geometry and you will increase what, z axis or x axis, y axis, z axis, then what will be the coordinates of the p point? भाई आप बता दो z axis, देखिए x axis से a की जो डिस्टेंस है दैट इज x, y axis से a की डिस्टेंस है y, और z axis से p की डिस्टेंस कितनी होगी, z हो जाएगी ना, that is why its coordinate will be x, y and z, my dear student. In detail I told you, okay. That is why you see this vector r makes an angle, alpha angle with x axis. Clear, देख लीजिए भाई, यहां से यहां तक का जो एंगल होगा ना x axis अल्फा हो जाए, और यही r बनाएगा यहां से यहां तक, it will make बीटा, and the angle between OP means r and z axis, that will be gamma angle. Okay, if you take the cosine of these direction angles, these will be changed the direction cosines. Take the cosine of these angles, cosine of these angles are called direction cosine. My dear student, direction cosine I am discussing the very important point. If you want to become perfect in mathematics, you must have to understand डायरेक्शन कोसाइन। अब देखिए अल्फा का कोसाइन ले लीजिए तो क्या हो जाएगा भाई, कोस अल्फा, और कोस अल्फा को हम लोग एल से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, फिर कोस गामा भी हो जाएगा, कोस गामा एम, और सॉरी बीटा लेंगे यहां पर, बीटा, लेट मी टेक बीटा का नंबर है ना, कोस गामा दैट विल बी इक्वल टू एल एम एन। अब इनको क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग, ऑल दी 3 डायरेक्शन कोसाइन, दीज आर द डायरेक्शन कोसाइन, डायरेक्शन कोसाइन ऑफ वेक्टर, व्हाट वेक्टर, आइदर वेक्टर यू राइट वेक्टर आर और वेक्टर ओपी। एंड व्हाट यू विल से अबाउट ओपी, OP that is a position vector of the point P with respect to the origin, ऐसे लिख लीजिए OP, मैं यहीं लिख देता हूं, देखिए is a position vector, position is a position vector, let me write it clear, is a position vector, position vector of the point P with respect to origin. I told you without origin you can't write the position vector, my dear student. That is why I am giving the emphasis, more and more emphasis towards the position vector as well as direction cosines. Direction I will tell you in detail, some more detailed things I will tell you, but you must have to keep in mind how you can write the direction ratio of a vector with respect to the origin. Okay, that is the clearly I mentioned each and everything. I think you got these points which I explained here, and now after studying my video, don't feel that in mathematics the any topic, any point, any definition or any formula is difficult. You come with me, study with me, every difficult will be overcome. Thank you to all of you.